think that for YouTube, need to go this way a bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, we're going to start today's live video, and we're going to talk about um, life. You know, in this society, life is not easy at all. Okay, let me hold on for a while and see the number of people that can join this live stream today. So let me. Okay. So we are live on both TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, today we are both there. I decided to do it that way today. TikTok and YouTube. Today we're not cooking. We're going to talk about life, and so let's wait for a while. Maybe uh, we can get about 100 people to watch. So let me hold on for a while and see how it will go. Yeah. Alright, so on TikTok we have about 7 people, and on YouTube we have about just one person. Yeah, so I think that if I try to set the goal, it's quite better. Alright, let me quickly start the show because today is going to talk about live, as the title suggests, live, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. Yeah, and if we talk about life, it is not just um, you in person, but it's about a whole lot. And sometimes things that we wish to see in life, or things that we wish to get, or we wish to have in life, we don't get it, or we don't get them. And sometimes too, you think that there are certain things that other people are having or other people have had in life, and why is it that you in person. Yeah, please, those on TikTok, if you come there, you just tap the screen so that it will send that signal to other people. Thank you so much. And YouTube, try to share this live video because we are on live on uh, TikTok and YouTube. Thank you so much, Nana Kofi, for sending a rose. Thank you so much. On TikTok, yeah. And YouTube, you try to do your best to, you see the gift icon over there, yeah. Yeah, I see the gift icon over there. Try as much as possible to um, send something. Yeah, the TikTok people are increasing. The number of people are increasing. So please try your best to YouTube. Try your best to win the TikTokers. Okay. All right, let's set the ball rolling. Like I was saying, in this life, sometimes there are certain things that you wish that you can get or you can have in this life, but you know, you thrive and all that, but it's not working. Sometimes it is not about you, but it's about the whole life. It's about the whole life. It's not about you, but it is about life. That is how life is. So sometimes if you don't understand the meaning, or if you don't understand life, sometimes you blame yourself that I am not making it in life. Sometimes you blame yourself because me, for instance, there are certain things that I want to achieve in this life. So many things because I have that vision that I need to help people who don't have money. I need to help people like the needy ones. But when I look at my pocket, it is so small that I cannot afford to take care of so many people. So the little one that I can, I try my best to support them. But as I do that, sometimes I get broke and all that. And it's not like, excuse me to say, I'm not thinking straight, that's why I'm doing that and all. No. It's just that those people come to our doorsteps, and some people come to our doorsteps and then they cry. They cry to you that they need help. And I cannot just tell them I cannot help you. So I just have to, if I have about maybe 100 Ghana cedis, I need to divide it by three and give that person one of it, one third of it. Then I keep the rest, because on the way there is going to be another person who might need help and will definitely come my way. And when it's happening, so I need to also try and help that person. But it is not easy, as we live under the sun. It is not easy at all. So whoever that tells you that, oh, life is so easy that you can make it in just a twinkling of an eye, that person is a blatant liar. Yeah, that person is a blatant liar. It is not done anywhere. So sometimes you sit down and think about some of these things, and you are like, why is my life like this? Why am I not moving forward? Why is this person moving forward? Why is my life stand still? Why is my life still? Did I say stand still? Stand and still is the same. Sometimes it's like that. You know, so why is my life like that? Why am I not moving forward? Why are things so problematic in my life? That is, most of the time, that is what we say, because we wish that we get to a certain level in life that we can be able to help more people. You understand me? For instance, I always use myself as an example, because that is my vision. So that is why right now I have started helping a lot of people. Yes, I have started helping a lot of people. But the size of my pocket for that is too small, very tiny. I don't have to say small, very tiny, to the extent that I cannot help a lot of people as I wish to. You understand me? So I don't blame myself. I don't blame them as well, because that is how life is. That is how life is. You want to get money. You want to do this. You want to build your own house. You want to get your own car so that you can use it to go to work in and out. But it is not working. It is not working. You have tried so hard. You have worked so hard. You have saved. But still, you cannot get your dream stars. So sometimes it is not about you, but it is about life. That is how life is. So one, the personal growth and the mindset. The personal growth and the mindset. Lessons you've learned from challenges. You see, me for instance, I have learned a lot of things in this life. And personally, I have encountered so many challenges, so many difficulties, so many afflictions. But I am not uh, I thought I saw some comment, but it is not a comment. It's from TikTok. Yeah. So you really want to do something, but it is not working. That is part of challenges, life challenges, or challenges in life. Yes. All these things that I'm going to talk about today is part of life. And when these challenges pop up, please, you don't need to commit suicide. You don't need to say bad things about your life or yourself, because sometimes it is not about you, but it is about life. You have tried your best. You have worked so hard. You have we have written a lot of CVs to so many companies. If I open my email, and if I open my email right now, mm, you clap for me because there are more than 1,000. Yes, let me put it that way. More than 1,000 since I completed school and I started looking for job. More than 1,000 CVs or applications that I have sent across. Some I need to adjust the CV. Some I need to add certain things. Because I I, I read about this stuff. Before you can get a work, you need to do this. You need to do that. You don't need to put this one here, because every work has its own criteria. So all some of these things are all challenges that we do encounter in life. So it is not about you in person, but most of the time it's about the word life. It is about the word life. So lessons that you've learned from challenges. I'm going to highlight some of them to you. Me, for instance, when I started looking for job, it wasn't easy for me, and I wrote CVs upon CVs, and I never lose hope. I didn't lose hope. I didn't lose hope because I knew that there is a day coming that I'm going to make it. So all these challenges that I have been through or have gone through, it has set a certain steam of standard that if I do this, it is not going to help me. If I go this way, it is not going to help me. So most of the times, we need to continually push forward. We need to continually push forward, because if you say to yourself that, oh, I have tried my best, I have done this, I did that, I went here, I sent my CV across here, I did that, I begged this person, but it's not work. So sometimes you're like, well, what should I do? You need to keep moving on. You need to do that, because as you move on or as you press on, there is going to be a day that day is going to bring forth a great result or a great success. So all those challenges that we encounter on this way called life, we don't have to lose hope. We don't. Never lose hope in yourself. Never. Because that day will surely come. And that day might be today. And that day might be tomorrow. You have no clue about that. And definitely one day it's going to happen. Definitely one day it's going to happen. And you say to yourself, oh wow. So when I was going through all this, it was trial. Yes, they were all trials. They are all trials. So me myself, I always encourage myself that life is not going to be like this, but a day is coming that I am going to make it. That a day is coming that all my heart desires, all my visions will come true. Yes. Sometimes I need certain things in life, but I don't know whom to ask. Oh, maybe I need this, I need that, but I don't know. And I don't have people in high places that if I need help or if I need support, I'll go to them and all that. I don't have them. So I have that at the back of my mind that since I don't have people in high places that if I need help I just go to them and then I get that help, I always have to press on, move on, and make sure that I don't lose hope. That is me. Indeed, that is me. I don't want to lose hope. Though all these challenges I have passed through, let me tell you something. Sometimes, and before, sometimes what to even eat becomes a problem. Sometimes. What I have to eat becomes a problem. Just because I don't have money. Just because. What I wish to have, I don't have it. So it is a typical challenge that me myself I have gone through. It's a typical challenge. So don't let these challenges eh, bring falsehood. Okay. Don't ever, don't, don't lose hope because of all these challenges you are going through. Because I'm assuring you that if you keep moving on, if you keep pressing on, a day is coming, and that day might be tomorrow. And that day is going to open a greater door for you. And that greater door is going to bring a great success. And that success is going to put food on your table. And that success is going to put a lot of money in your pocket. And that dream house of yours that you want to build, you'll be able to build it. Yes, you'll be able to build it. Because you are still moving on. Yes, because you are still moving on. You've never lost hope. You are still moving on. And that day will surely come. I bet myself, I always challenge myself that that day will surely come. That day that a great door must open is going to happen and it's going to come true. And how do you stay motivated in tough situations or tough times? It is a key thing. How do you stay motivated in tough times? When I need money and I don't have it, maybe I need 10,000, I need 20,000, I need 30,000 to do something, I don't have it. I just take my phone, go to social media, and try to entertain myself. And I sometimes look at some encouraging videos to motivate myself. You know, there are so many counselors on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok. So sometimes I go there and listen to them, and then it motivates me. So it is not just about you, but it is about life. It is about life. Life, what life is bringing to you. Sometimes you yourself, you try to change it, but it is not working. Because some of us, we have tried to change so many things. I have tried to change so many things in my life so that I can move on or I can move forward and make it. But my dear brothers and sisters out there, my mothers and fathers, it didn't work out. It didn't. So in such tough times, I need to motivate myself. Because sometimes stress can accumulate a lot of stuff in you. And if you don't take time, that thing is going to kill you slowly. Yes, that thing is going to kill you slowly. Because you have found yourself in a situation where life is not moving on. Things are not well with you. Even what to wear becomes a problem. What to eat becomes a problem. You have the job, but the means of maybe means of transportation, means of going to the work becomes a problem. You still have to motivate yourself with so many articles that is going to benefit you. Don't always discourage yourself. Don't always discourage yourself. You need to motivate yourself in such of these tough times. You have to. And there are a lot of habits that we ourselves we have tried so that we can change what life brings to us. But my brothers and sisters, let's be sincere to ourselves. It didn't work out. It didn't. We have tried so many ways. We have tried so many ways, but it is not working. It is not working. So it is high time that you need to motivate yourself in such tough times. And the third one, you need to think positively. How you think might have a great impact on your life. Yes. So, you need to think positively. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what has happened to your life. It doesn't matter the difficulties, the challenges, the tough times. You still have to think positively. Because thinking positively is key. It helps your inner soul, or it helps your inner being. Assuming you always think negatively, my dear brothers and sisters, you will always encounter negative stuff. I bet you need to change this thing and start to think positively. Because with that, it's going to what? Renew your mind. And positive things will start coming to your life. Sometimes our thinking ability is so wrong to the extent that I want to get this, I don't have money to buy. How do I get this? Oh, I don't have money. Then you stop thinking positively about it, how to get it. But you know that when you sit down and crack your brain how to get this, you'll be able to earn maybe a little to go and purchase it. So we always have to think positively because life is not easy. Life is not easy. You know, there are a lot of people who have made it in life. They throw money away, they do this, they do that, they buy luxurious cars. They have made it in life. They don't think about anything. They themselves, they think positively. Those people who have made it already, they still think positively because they want to get more money. Though they have made it, but they still want more. Or let's say excess money. Yes, they want excess money. So you got to think positively. You have to think positively. It is very, very crucial. If you feel sad, you are not okay, not sick, but you are not okay because of life. My brother, you can take a walk at your backyard. You can start a daily routine. You can move around. Though you've written about thousands of applications for employment, application for employment, and it is not working. Don't always think and think and think. You need to do certain activities or certain routines so that it is going to help your brain, your heart, and your inner soul. Yes, it is very vital. Try as much as possible to motivate yourself. Because with that, it is going to help your inner soul. Though you are thinking positively, but you've not gained or attained what you wish for, but you are still thinking positively. That is the best thing that you have to do. That is the best thing you have or you must do. Hi everyone, because life is not easy. Whoever tells you that life is easy is a blatant liar. Yeah. Life is like that. Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. That. Sometimes you get 1,000 Ghana today. Tomorrow you go, you will not get even a shishi. You don't even get 500 Ghana. You don't even get 100 Ghana. That is life. And when you start to understand life like that, huh, you will never, ever think negatively, but you will always think positively. But most of us, including myself, sometimes we don't want to think positively. We think that it is not going to happen. We think that it's not going to work out. We think that nothing is going to work for us. Yeah, that is how life is. So, my dear brothers and sisters out there, I'm not going to take long today, but I was here to highlight certain things that I think is necessary to bring it out there. Under this sun, nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easily. Everything is so tough. So tough. So tough. So I'm here to encourage you to think positively and learn some lessons out of those challenges and make sure that you change that habit in your life. And always have the gratitude to think positively. Okay. Thank you all for joining this live stream today. I'm not going to take long because I need to do one or two stuff. So I was here to encourage you all that keep moving on. Because a day is coming, and that day, you and I, we don't have any clue about that day. We don't know that day. But a day is coming, and that day might be tomorrow. And that day is going to open a greater door for you. It is going to open a greater door for you. Because some of us, if we talk about what we have been through, you you shake your head and say, wow, my problem is little. That is what you will say to yourself. I bet you. Life is not easy. It's not easy at all. So don't think that life is easy to the extent that you get everything on the silver platter every now and then. No. No. It's a big no. So my dear brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, please, life is not easy, but we need to keep pressing on to that destination by thinking positively, by learning lessons out of those challenges so that you will not encounter that problem on your way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time that you spent today, 28 minutes. Thank you so much. I love you all. See you in my next video. And let's all keep moving on. Make focus on that destination or focus on what you want to do. What you want to do, focus on it. Cast all your mind on it and think positively that that thing is going to happen and that is going to make it. Please and please. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, I was ending in the